Hey guys, Kumph-E here. In today's video, I'm going to do my WrestleMania 41 match predictions, and who I think is going to win the matches. As of right now, we have all, at least with what I believe is every match that's going to be in WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2. I know there's a chance in this coming episode of SmackDown that they include the SmackDown tag titles in like a ladder match or whatever. There's a chance, but my expectations on that are unbelievably low right now. I don't think there's a chance they actually do it. So anyway, let's get into it. Starting off, obviously, of night one, we have what I think is going to open the entire show. It is going to be Gunther as the World Heavyweight Champion versus Jey Uso. I think this match has been completely saved by the last 3 weeks of build, completely just regenerated any care anyone had for this entire match. So now this match doesn't just seem like doesn't seem like filler or something that could just be on Saturday Night's Main Event, which it was. But this actually seems like a Mania feud. So I it sucks that I'm saying this because I don't dislike Jey Uso, but this is the best work Gunther has had in his as World Heavyweight Champion. So it sucks that he's about to lose it to Jey Uso in this Mania. Give me Jey Uso to win the World Heavyweight Championship at Mania, and what I think will actually be a pretty brutal match. No blood because there's nothing that would cause that, but I think it's gonna be a pretty cool match. So, give me Jey Uso to win. Moving on, we have a filler match, but I think it's going to be really cool. It sucks that Chad Gable's going to miss Mania again, but still, at least you have El Grande Americano versus Rey Mysterio in just a random match. I think this is going to be of course, it's going to be a really good match. It's going to be El Grande Americano, a Latino legend, versus another Latino legend in Rey Mysterio. Two great luchadors, amazing wrestlers, but I'm taking Rey Mysterio to win. It just seems like a perfect chance, but I would love to see El Grande Americano win his first Mania match. It just sucks that Gable's not going to be in here. Moving on, we have the War Raiders versus the New Day. War Raiders are coming in as champions with the World Tag Team Championship. Why? I don't. Why are they? Why is this match on Mania? I don't know why, but I guess to the WWE and Triple H, this was the good world. This was the good tag team division, not the one that actually had build, the one that had no build and had nothing but snooze fest on it. But give me the New Day to actually win, beat the War Raiders, and become the new World Tag Team Champions. I'm probably going to take a shit during this match. I really don't care, but I think New Day is going to win another Tag Team Championship and just push their numbers up more and more. I don't really care about this match. It should be the tag team titles on there. The SmackDown tag team titles should be on here, and not the Raw ones. The Raw ones should be nowhere near Mania. Next, we have Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Great feud, great build, but give me Naomi to win this. No, sorry, wait, no. Jade Cargill to win this match. I would like to see Naomi win because she's been doing great heel work, but I think Jade Cargill, you can't have her, or WWE won't have her lose her first solo Mania match. So give me Jade Cargill to win this, but I don't think Naomi losing really affects her that much because she's been doing such a good job as a heel character that losing is not really that big of a deal for her. So it really works well for both of them because Jade Cargill obviously I think is going to win because Jade Cargill losing her first Mania match just sounds crazy to me. But also the fact that Naomi has been doing such a good job building her new character that her losing would not affect her that much. So honestly, win-win here. This has been a great feud. I think it's gonna be a really fun match. So give me Jay Cargill to win that one. Moving on, we have LA Knight as the champion, the US champion, going in to face Jacob Fatu. So my choice on who wins this really comes down to if there's a certain match before this or after this or whatever, or who's in the match. Because of course in this entire Mania, you still have a Randy Orton versus a mystery opponent. Either that will be Solo, Nick Aldis, or one of the two people who just recently re-signed with WWE, that being Aleister Black or Rusev. I don't think it'll be any of those two because you don't want those two people making their debut back to WWE losing their first match in WWE. That would suck. But you can't have Randy. You don't really want Randy Orton to lose. So these are really the only two options: is Solo or Nick Aldis. I would prefer Nick Aldis, but there is a very big chance Solo wins. Either or, whoever's in there. I've switched this to talking about the Randy match. I'll talk about the Randy match real quick. It's going to be either Randy versus Solo or Aldis. Either or, Randy's going to win. But I'd prefer it to be Aldis because I don't really care to see Randy Orton versus Solo. But Randy's going to win that match either way. So back to LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. If Solo is in the match against Randy Orton and it happens before this match and Solo loses, I wouldn't be shocked to see Solo become jealous of Jacob Fatu's success and sees him about to win, and he interferes and screws Jacob Fatu one way or another. If that isn't the case, I would not be shocked at all to see uh uh LA Knight or Jacob Fatu win. I'd be shocked for that not to happen. So, but this is my prediction. I think Solo is going to be the one to face Randy Orton. I think it's going to happen before this match, and I think LA Knight's going to win because Solo got all jealous and pissy and decided to screw over Jacob Fatu. Either it ends by Jacob Fatu being screwed by Solo, but the ref didn't see it, or it just isn't disqualification. But I think LA Knight is going to walk out of Mania as the U.S. champion, retain. But I would not be shocked if Jacob Fatu wins. Moving on, we have the WWE Women's Championship championship match between Tiffany Stratton as the champion versus Charlotte Flair. I think Charlotte Flair is going to win. No matter how much I prefer Tiffany Stratton to win, it is just life and fact when it comes to WWE. Anytime Charlotte returns from anything, she wins everything. So Charlotte Flair is probably going to win this match, and I'd be kind of shocked if Tiffany Stratton wins because the way they're building everything with Charlotte Flair. But they're already setting up matches, future World Championship matches with Charlotte Flair against other people like Jade Cargill. So I would be kind of shocked if Tiffany Stratton wins, even though I shouldn't be shocked if Tiffany Stratton wins. But I'm picking Charlotte Flair to win this match, even though she's been awful on this build, absolutely terrible. Moving on, we have the main event of night one. We have Roman Reigns versus CM Punk versus Seth freaking Rollins. I'm taking Seth Rollins to win this match entirely. I know there's a lot of history, hatred between all these guys, but I think Seth Rollins will end up somehow exiting this match as the winner and turning heel. This is what we all want to see. We all want to see a heel Seth Rollins again. Not saying that face Seth Rollins is bad, but heel Seth Rollins is really good. And he's already kind of been the heel. If you pick anyone out of this who's the heel, he's been kind of the heel out of everyone. So I'm not quite sure if he's going to team with Paul Heyman. I wouldn't say that because I don't really see that as making any sense. But the thing is, I think Seth Rollins is very possible of turning heel and winning this match. He either turns heel in the middle of the match to win the match or after the match. It's really either or. Night 2 is where we're moving on to now. Night 2, obviously the premiere night of WrestleMania usually. Night 2, I think where they're going to start off with Liv Morgan versus Raquel Rodriguez going in as the women's tag team champions versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. This title should not be on this card at all. Again, it should be the SmackDown tag titles, but I digress. I think, obviously, Liv Morgan and Raquel's going to retain. Why the hell would Bayley and Lyra win? Why would the women's IC champion win the women's tag championships? Why? Why would two people who face off against each other legitimately days before they won that gauntlet match win the women's tag titles at Mania? That would make zero sense. And I think Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez is going to retain off as just some bullshit. Obviously, because they're heels. They can't win ever fair. You know? That's just how it works, man. And a match should not be on Mania is going to be on Mania. But let's move on. We have AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. I'm going to make this one quick and easy. AJ Styles is going to beat Logan Paul in a very good match, but I just don't see Logan Paul winning this match against a legend like AJ Styles at a WrestleMania. I just don't see it. Give me AJ Styles to win. Again, let me say this again. What I think is going to be an amazing match. One of the better non-title matches of the night, if not the best non-title match of the night, because these two people are great workers. Moving on, and one I'm very excited for because of who I think is going to win this match. We have the Intercontinental Championship with Braun Breaker going in as champion against Penta, Finn Balor, and Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Oh my God, I hope I'm correct on this. I have the winner of this match being Dirty Dominic Mysterio, the tender defender himself is going to go in there and is going to win. I think he's going to pin Finn Balor to win the IC championship. I just think this is perfect. I would love it. I think he would get a huge pop if he wins. I hope he does. I would freak out if Dominic Mysterio wins the IC title at Mania. I think it's perfect. Moving on, we have Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. Give me Drew McIntyre to win in what has been a shockingly good build off a match that no one gave a shit about. But guess what? these two somehow made it work. Both have had great promo work throughout this entire build on a match. Again, need to remind everyone, no one on Earth wanted, but they made it work. In a Sin City street fight, they are going to face off against each other in probably a pretty brutal match because they both do that all the time. And I think Drew McIntyre is going to end up winning because I feel like he kind of needs to. Not saying him losing would kill his entire credibility and make people not care about him anymore, but it would kind of hurt his credibility and make people care slightly less about him anymore and make him less of a threat. Not saying that Damian Priest is not a threat, but he's not Drew McIntyre level of a threat in my opinion. So give me Drew McIntyre. I think he should win. Moving on to the second to last match of the night, and this is what I think should be. Either this opens the show or this is the second to last match of the entire pay-per-view. We have Io Sky going in as champion versus Bianca Belair, the Elimination Chamber winner, and then against Rhea Ripley because she got pissy. This is the Women's World Championship. Give me Io Sky to actually win shockingly. Throughout this build, right as Io Sky won, nobody thought Io Sky had a chance to win, that she was just put there just to really build up Bianca, Rhea Ripley fully because these two people in storyline hate each other. With this build, it made me actually fully believe that Io Sky is going to win this match because of the fact that they hate each other so much that Io Sky will be able to capitalize on them just not paying attention to her, like they've been building this entire feud so far. Give me Io Sky to win in what I think will be possibly the match of the entire pay-per-view because all three of these workers are incredible. But give me Io Sky to win and retain the Women's World Championship. And for the main event, people, the main event, we have Cody Rhodes going in as champion, obviously, versus Johnny John Cena. This is the WWE Championship, Undisputed Championship. 17 is happening. John Cena is going to win the WWE Championship in a screwy finish. Obviously, The Rock's probably going to show up. If you smell the final boss, type finish. And no one's going to really be able to help Cody Rhodes in this one because he's lost most of his friends. So, hey, we are in this situation right now where John Cena is going to win 17 and is going to lose it at the end of the year. I'm saying that right now, but John Cena is going to win 17 at this pay-per-view, and it's going to be insane. Heel Cena at WrestleMania, crazy. But anyway, that is my prediction of my WrestleMania 41 prediction. I had to get this out quick because I am lazy. So I have to make sure that I put this out before Mania because time is going to fly by. But anyway, if you like this video, press that subscribe button. Press those post notifications so you get notified every time I upload a video. I'm going to try, I promise, we'll try to make it more frequent. But anyway, that's about it. Go Kumph-E. WrestleMania rules. See ya.